What up, Facebookers? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Got a quick message for you guys this morning. What's up? As you come on, let me know where you're chiming in from. And press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 2 if you are new to my live. Press 2 if you are new to my live, and type replay if you're catching the replay. Catching the replay. So I'm so glad that got something I want to share with you guys this morning. I was doing some reading and some meditating, and feeling ready to go out for a run real quick. What's up, Jamie? You got a treat coming. What's up, my sister? VA baby #1. You got a treat coming, my sister. I'm gonna give Facebook time for it to build up, and I want to give you guys a quick nugget on something. And before I get into it, all I'm gonna say is, man, guys, you got to believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Believe in your gifts. Believe that God created you for a purpose, okay? Because I got something I want to share with you. Good morning, Charlotte. Good morning. What's up? Again, as you guys chime in, let me know where you're chiming in from so I can know where my reach is at. As you guys know, we're traveling the country and we're doing events. So definitely want to get a chance to meet some of you guys as we crisscross this country, man. What's up, Ray? Good morning. I'm going to jump right into it in a minute. What's up, Christy? What's up? So, in regards to believing in yourself, okay, I want to share something with you that's really profound, okay, really profound. When you really think about it, when you meditate on it, and when you really think about the circumstances, you think about the conditions. What's up, Adrian? And you guys know what I'm talking about in just a second. And give it a couple of more, about 30 more seconds. Hey, you guys may want to share this video. Go ahead and share this video, man. Go ahead and share this video. If you know people that are lacking belief in themselves, go ahead and share this video. I guarantee you that they're going to get some nuggets from this. Cleveland is in the building. Cleveland, Ohio is in the building. What's up? Cleveland in the building. And so I'm going to get right into it in just a second. Just a second. Hold on 1 second. All right. So again, make sure you guys are believing in yourself. Believe in yourself, guys. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Believe in what God has blessed you with. Okay. You are amazing. Okay. You are amazing. You know, you can accomplish anything that you want when you put your mind to it. Okay. So good morning, Melva. All right. So I want to talk about something very briefly here. Because many of you know that I work with people. I've been working with people now 16 years. And you don't want to tag James, or they've seen this video. No, I don't want to tag. You guys know that I've been helping people, working with people for years. Okay. And I find it very disturbing that a lot of people really don't believe in themselves. Instead, you know, more people are more concerned about what people think about them versus what they should be doing, what God told them to do years ago, which is pursuing their purpose. Okay. And so I want to show you a quote first. Okay. And then I'm going to talk about what just kind of blew me away this morning. And some of you guys have heard me talk about this before. Okay. You guys have heard me talk about this before. So let me turn my camera around real quick. I'm going to show you this quote. And I'm going to talk about what the topic is. Okay. Harriet Tubman. How many of you guys are familiar with Harriet Tubman? If you guys are familiar with Harriet Tubman, I need you to press the number 7 for me. Type the number 7 below if you're familiar with Harriet Tubman. Okay. Type in number 7 if you're familiar with Harriet Tubman. Now, I want to read this quote, and I'm going to talk about very briefly what I wanted to talk about. Okay. Now, this is what Harriet Tubman said. Okay. She said, I freed 1,000 slaves. You guys see that? I freed 1,000 slaves. Okay. She said, I could have freed 1,000 more only if they knew that they were slaves. You guys get that? She said, I freed 1,000 slaves, but I could have freed 1,000 more only if they knew they were slaves. Let me turn my camera around. Okay. And that's why I'm gonna talk from real quick. Because I find it very disturbing that you have people out here that believe in God. You know, they believe in Jesus Christ. They believe in whoever they believe in, but they don't even believe in their abilities. And I posted, I'm so glad that, and here's what I'm so glad about. I'm so freaking glad that Harriet Tubman did not listen to the slaves who told her, don't go. We're going to get killed. How you know? Master going to kill us. You know, all these different excuses. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the rejection she got? Can you imagine the rebuttal she got? Can you imagine the people that said, well, how do you know? You know, how do you know that you found a way? How do you know? Right? Can you imagine that? You know, for her to say that, for her to make a quote like that, you know, I've saved thousands of slaves. Now, again, I want you guys to think about the conditions of slavery back in those days. Guys, they were raping our women. They were killing children. They were sicking dogs on grown men, eating them alive. Okay, they were doing all kinds of murderous, wicked, devilish things that you can't even think of. Okay, you can't even think of the things that these people lived in, that these slaves lived in. Now, can you imagine getting away from that environment? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine escaping that environment? Right? Like that was epic to be able to escape that environment. But what in the hell was in her? What did she possess that told her, you know what? Go back. How many of you guys would have went back to those harsh conditions in the name of helping your people? Okay, not many people would have did that. Not many people would have went back into harsh conditions such as slavery, the brutal beatings and killings and lynchings of our people, right? You know, who the hell would have went back in those harsh conditions in the name of helping our people, putting her own self in danger? You know, she didn't know whether she was going to live or not, but she sacrificed and she went back into that environment to help the people out and to help free thousands of slaves. But for her to say, you know, as I think back, I could have saved thousands and thousands and thousands of more only if they had known that they were slaves. See, guys, a lot of people out here are enslaved and they don't even realize that they're enslaved in a lot of different things, relationships, jobs, you know, within their own minds, you know, their bodies, their health. A lot of people are enslaved in all kinds of things. And I am so glad that she didn't listen. She didn't listen to the naysayers. I'm so glad she didn't listen to the non-believers. I'm so glad that she didn't listen to the people that was afraid, right? The people who feared, who tried to talk doubt into her. I'm so glad she didn't listen. So glad she didn't listen. Because if she would have listened, then who knows what we would be in history today? Who knows, right? So I thank God. I'm so glad Harriet Tubman did not listen to the naysayers. You know what that reminds me of? 2018. 2018, man. It reminds me of 2018. The conditions aren't the same, right? We're not living in those harsh conditions, right? Even though African-American people are being shot down, killed by the police at, you know, just randomly, right? But it's not as harsh as those conditions were back in those days, okay? It's not as harsh as it was back in those days. So listen, You know, again, the message is simply this. I'm so glad she didn't listen. So guys, here's the message for today. Listen, stop listening to your friends and your family members, right? Stop listening to your friends and your family members when you are deciding to do something different with your life. When you are deciding to strike out and go free yourself from whatever the hell has you bound, whatever the hell has you in bondage, right? When you make a decision to free yourself and you start walking in that direction, trust me, folks, they're going to be doubters. They're going to be haters. There's going to be people that tell you that, hey, you can't do that, right? You know, my cousins, to my networkers out there, network marketing, you guys, you put information out there. People request more information. They do absolutely nothing. You're trying to free them. You're trying to help them, but they don't even know that they're a slave themselves, right? So listen, keep going. Keep freaking going, right? Keep going. Thank God. I'm so glad Harriet Tubman kept going, right? And listen, here's the last thing. Listen, you have to love people enough to leave them. Did you get that? You got to learn how to love people enough to leave them. If they're not helping you grow, if they're not stretching you, right? If they're not challenging you, if they're not complimenting you, right? Then you have to let them go. Love them enough to let them go. I'm telling you guys something. That freed me like nothing ever before. When I got involved in this industry 16 years ago, I had friends who told me, man, you got a good job. Why the hell are you doing those pyramid things, right? Why, you need to chill out, bro. You're an ex-convict. You can't just go out here and get any kind of job. You need to stay right where you are. In fact, you need to stay down here with us, right? Don't go out there in the wilderness, James. Don't go running off, right? Don't go running off, right? You know what I'm saying? And listen, those people meant well. They meant well. But they didn't know what they didn't know. Guys, those slaves didn't know what they didn't know. Harriet Tubman found a way, right? And she freed thousands of them, but she could have freed thousands more only if they had known that they were slaves. That's some powerful shit. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? The people out here are slaves and they don't even realize that they're slaves to whatever that you're enslaved to. Not just talking about people who have jobs, not just talking about people who have addictions. I'm just talking about whatever it is that has you enslaved. Free yourself, folks. Okay? Free yourself. Free yourself. Because I remember, man, I had friends that tell me, man, my sisters, cousins, dogs, auntie used to do those things didn't work. I had coworkers. It was ridiculous, right? It was ridiculous. The people that tried to get me to stay right where I was, talking about, man, you got a good job. You doing good. You ain't been out of prison 3 years and you're making $60,000 a year. Most people can't come out of prison, James, and make $60,000 a year. Boy, you blessed. You better shut the hell up talking about some network marketing. You need to shut that stuff down. Thank God I didn't listen. Thank God Harriet Tubman didn't listen, folks. Listen, when God gives you a gift, when God blesses you with something, when God gives you a vision for something, turn a deaf ear to what everybody else is saying. Go on, do your thing, boo-boo. Okay? Go on, do your thing. Do you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Guys, this life is short. You are not going to come back and try this life again next time. Because guess what? There is no next time. Once you leave the building, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay? So don't be like the slaves that didn't know that they were slaves trying to tell this woman, how you know, Harriet? How you know you found a way, Harriet? Master gonna kill us. Harriet Tubman had vision. God obviously gave her something to make her go back from a harsh condition such as slavery. Think about that. I want y'all to really think about that today, man. What are you sacrificing for your freedom? And I find that too many of y'all, you settled it. You settling, man. You are enslaved and you don't even realize that you are a slave. My Lord. Man, listen, I'm praying for y'all out there. I really, really, really am. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God that I didn't listen. Look, guys, job free now 13 years. I've been job free 13 years because I didn't listen. I didn't listen to the people who loved me. You think some of the people loved Harriet Tubman back in those days? She didn't listen. She didn't listen, damn it. She went on and did it anyway. She escaped. She got away. And then guess what she did? She came back and got her people. Only the ones that knew that they were a slave. I want y'all to take that to heart today. Okay? What has you enslaved? Is it that relationship? Is it that boss? Right? Is it that boyfriend? Is it that girlfriend? Is it addiction? Right? What is it? What is it that has you enslaved? You ain't got to answer the question. You know. You know. You know. You talk to God about it all the time, right? Listen. Strike out and free yourself. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the people who are going to try to keep you bound. I'm so glad Harriet Tubman didn't listen. So glad. So on that note, I love you guys. James R. Davis Sr. I'm finna go out and get this run in. It's cold outside, but I'm finna go out here and get it in anyway. I ain't making no excuses about that. And listen, man, I needed to hear that. That's what's up. I tell you, my sister hit me up on my inbox. So I needed to hear that. In fact, she was there. She saw it. She was there. She witnessed all of it. She witnessed the walk away from the exile, the walk away from the comfort zone that everybody else was trying to keep me in. Everybody trying to keep me boxed in this damn box. Nah, man. Nah, man. Stepped outside the box, struck out, did my thing, did what God told me to do, and boom, ended up becoming a six-figure ring earner. Not only that, I ended up turning around and helped 25, 26 other people earn a damn six-figure ring. So are y'all hearing me? Are y'all hearing me? Man, listen, your blessing is on the other side of you being comfortable. Your blessing is on the other side of you being comfortable. You got to get uncomfortable, guys. You think it was uncomfortable for Harriet Tubman to walk away, to leave? You think it was uncomfortable? You think it was comfortable for her to walk away and leave and get away from slavery? Hell no, it wasn't comfortable. You think it was comfortable for me to walk away from my job 16 years ago? Hell no, it wasn't comfortable. But I knew what I knew. Harriet Tubman knew what she knew, right? And she changed the whole face of the civil rights movement. And because she did that, we're now able to live free and do what we want to do and have the life that we desire to have. Because she did not listen. I'm so glad she didn't listen. Stop listening to your broke-ass friends. Stop listening to your family members who love you the most, but they respect you the least when it comes to your vision and your decision and what God gave you. They love you the most now, but they respect you the least when it comes to your vision. Always remember that. James R. Davis signing out. Y'all know what time it is. Finna go get this grind on. Peace.